Yeah, three-man show, better stand up. Turn the mic on, turn the cams up. Max Powers, Dragon Wildcat in the cut. Three names ring out when it's time to talk tough. Three-man podcast, turn that up. Max Dragon Wildcat, run that up. Hit that track, let it flood, go nuts. If you're hating, better hope your Wi-Fi cut. Three-man podcast, talk that talk. Yeah, three-man show.
What's up, folks? What's up? We in this bed, yeah.
Dom DeMarco.
What's going on, folks?
Oh shit, is that Dragon? Like
yeah,
that,
Dragon popped in here with the quickness, dog. What's up, Dragon?
Mitch.
For real. What's going on?
Mention the devil, he shall appear. Goddamn it! I'm talking shit, Dragon.
He is.
I know it.
We was like, yo, have you heard from Dragon? And then your ass appeared. I was like, oh shit.
I'm here.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, man.
Wait, charge up because I was out doing some deliveries and stuff today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it's been a good day.
We're not gonna have a long show tonight, folks. We're not gonna have too long a show tonight, but we're gonna get some crypto in here. So if y'all ever have not seen, man, a lot of stuff has been going on. So basically, we talked about this yesterday, but shoot, man, let's see what TikTok's saying about this daggum SPLC thing. I doubt anybody's even talking about it on TikTok, man. But that I got a couple of things that's dealing with pop culture as far as the
Nigga. Oh
community.
my god, bruh.
But
if you went down the rabbit hole like I have been today, oh my god.
oh yeah,
You wouldn't believe the shit that I fucking seen today.
oh I bet.
The
Let's
NHS.
start with a couple of things, dog.
Well, let me tell you about.
What about the NHS? Go ahead.
The NHS has legalized its first cousin marriage in the UK.
That's that Muslim shit. We be trying to tell folk about that shit.
They
That
have
Muslim
literally.
shit.
It's crazy, but I was like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm looking at this shit, dude. 33% of the Pakistan population in the UK, remind you, majority of these motherfuckers are illegal migrants that came to Europe. 33% of them are fucking inbred.
Dude.
That is a lot.
London don't realize, or England don't realize, Great Britain does not realize they're fucked. They don't realize it yet. They haven't seen it yet, but they're fucked. They're completely fucked.
Hold on. Let me double down on this shit for you. The NHS literally has reported on that it is safe to have cousins on cousins marriages. Basically inbreeding, it is not. There's no problem with inbreeding. I was just like, are you fucking kidding?
Well, you gotta think. You know what though? Let's look at the history of England. Let's look at Okay, I'm not saying I agree with it, but let's look at the history there. England has been a monarchy for how long? Probably since its inception, right?
Yeah.
And what does the royal family do on some occasions when it comes to their breeding of their?
No, that's
members?
not some occasions. That's many occasions that
Okay.
they literally they do a lot of interfamily marriages. But there's
you got some royalty
difference.
that have like cleft palates.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. There's a fucking difference.
You're talking about they don't have the knowledge that we have now about
Mm-hmm.
inbreeding.
They didn't have it then. If they had it then, they probably wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, but now we have the knowledge, and it is, oh my god, dude! Like when I was like looking at this shit. Oh, I can share. Let me. I'll send you the article that I
That's
was looking
fine, dude. That's fine. But you know what, dude? It's like a lot of people do not know the practices of your real, like, hardcore Muslims, your Shiite or your Sunni Muslims, and I think it's mostly Shia Muslims that practice all this Sharia law shit. So, if you guys didn't know out there, if anybody's listening, did you know that Sharia law it's okay to marry, for a man to marry a child? Did you know
at.
that?
Yeah,
Did you also know it's okay for them, like if a woman in their belief, if a woman is a traitor to their country or whatever, like especially in Iran, right? What they do is they want to execute them, okay? Unalive them, excuse me. And before they unalive them, they grape them so they will not go to heaven. Seriously. They don't want them to go to heaven, so they grape them. Because if they were virgins, they go straight to heaven. So this is allowed, and this is practiced in Islamic Sharia law. As well as a man is allowed to beat his woman in public. Okay? So all of this is going on. And their prophet married a 9-year-old. Sure did. The prophet
yeah.
married a 9-year-old.
It's like how all
Like I've
the
told many people, I believe without a shadow of a doubt that Islam is the religion that the devil is using to fool people. Because the devil, if you read in the Bible, the devil, he's the great impersonator. He's the great liar. He's the great deceiver.
well, if you have read the end days of the Islamic, like the Islamic people, their end
Talking about the Mahdi.
days,
Talking about the Mahdi.
the Mahdi, yeah, and the Mahdi is literally described in the Bible. Their Mahdi is
The Antichrist.
Christians Antichrist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Like I
like,
said,
wow.
the devil does a lot of imitating. It's fraudulent. His stuff is like counterfeit. And the way you know it's counterfeit, like for instance, in the Bible, you can read anywhere in the Bible where an angel came to see a person. Notice in the Bible, anywhere you read where an angel gave any type of revelation to a human, that they never caused harm to any human,
Can you
except for one human in the Bible. What's
could
up?
you go on whatever internet browser you use? Can
Mm-hmm.
you type in something for me?
Go ahead.
You should be able to pull it up. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready to type it in. Go ahead.
The Telegraph,
The Telegraph.
first cousins, marriages has benefits. That's all you need to type.
All right. So I'm gonna finish this thought real quick, but I'm looking for what he's saying. Uh oh, here we go. So basically, guys,
That's quick.
Jacob was the only person in the Bible that actually was caused pain whenever he had a revelation from an angel. And the reason why he was caused pain, I think I gotta log in, dude. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go back to another so the reason why he was caused pain is because he actually chose to wrestle with God or the messenger of God, and God touched his hip bone and caused him pain because he wouldn't let go. Other than that,
That's God.
if you look in the Quran, when Muhammad was given the revelation of Allah, he was visited by a quote unquote some messenger in a cave, and that messenger touched him in his chest and caused him pain. That was the devil. The devil gave Muhammad the revelation of Allah, and also Muhammad. If you look at his life in the Quran, he caused many wars. He killed a lot of people. He did a lot of incest, a lot of PDFing, all that shit. Is this the one you talking about? It says NHS website suggests there are benefits to first cousin marriage. This was put out. This is September 30th, 2025. Telegraph and Argus. That's not the one you was talking about, was it?
Hold on. Go up to the top.
I'm at the top now.
Nigga,
Telegraph
it was
and
literally,
Argus.
nigga, it was literally the Telegraph. That
Yeah, I
was the
know,
site.
but they're asking for me to. Man, hold on. Let me just do the work. Fuck it.
No,
They
you
want-
you
they want
just
me
that's
to-
all you had to put. No. That's all you had to do was just go on the Telegraph, and you don't have to pay for nothing. Just
No, I got what
as
you're
long as
saying.
that title shows.
You just want the title to show.
Yeah.
Because here's
Oh,
the
you
thing.
have to pay for something? Yeah, there
No,
we go.
you just got to put your email.
So
in.
you
It's like-
niggas won't think we're bullshitting. Yes, this is reported by the Telegraph. The
I gotta do
nigga, you don't have to do all of that.
It's not letting me show the stuff, man.
You-
Hold on.
You just literally had the title showed up, dude. You don't have to do all that. You
Yeah,
don't.
but all of this is in the way. And
I don't want people to get your information. That's why I say you don't have to do all of that.
That's just my email, man. I don't care nothing about that. That's just my email.
Okay.
Oh, see, now they want me to pay some shit. No, I'm not doing that.
That's why I literally just said you didn't have to do all of that, Sean. You're doing it anyway, nigga.
I thought all they needed me to do was just put in my email. Excuse me for having a brain. All right, so here's the title again. And they're still going to have that. Oh, the screen. As long as I don't scroll, the screen won't come up. So here you go, folks. First cousin marriage has benefits, says NHS despite birth defect risk. And when was this published? Now, this ain't the NHS under Donald Trump's administration. This is the NHS under Biden's administration, right?
You said what year?
No.
What year was it?
Took over. No, actually, this was Trump's administration because this says September 25, and Trump took over.
Nigga, what the fuck,
January
dude?
25, right? Right? Didn't Trump take over 2025, right? January
What year was the article?
2025.
Stupid motherfucker. The fuck you doing, dude? Dumb bitch.
That's road rage, folks.
No, it ain't no fucking road rage. This nigga just, I had to go in the fucking shoulder because this nigga was almost running into me.
Damn.
Stupid bitch ass nigga. You on 2 cameras, nigga. What the fuck you doing?
It's time for
Fucking illegal ass bitch ass nigga. My bad. So
go ahead, man.
what year was he? What's the date of the article?
September 28, 2025 at 3:30 p.m.
Yeah, that was Trump's first year. His first term. First year.
Okay, so but it says the NHS despite says NHS despite birth. This is crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But this is the article published last week by the NHS England's genomics education program, not America.
Yeah.
NHS has been urged to apologize for publishing an article extolling the benefits of first cousin marriage despite the increased risk of birth defects. So they had to apologize for this shit. This is crazy. And you know, Great Britain, you know, their political people are making too much room for Muslims to pretty much like not only be in the UK and not have issues, but to thrive.
Nigga,
And it's because so many of them are voting.
What are you talking about? They already have taken over, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That they all this voting and stuff that they've taken over. They can vote stuff in.
So this is
halal
5 year
meat and all the fucking.
This is 5 years to like. So when it comes to politics, right? When like say articles like this right here, right? I knew about this shit in 2019, 2020. And so when it comes to like a lot of politics, a lot of people are like years behind.
Yep.
Whenever you remember in 2020 when people was finding out that they were teaching their kids all this weird shit in school.
You mean all the indoctrination and shit?
Yeah, all the indoctrination shit, the
They've been
critical
doing it for
race
years.
theory. And
They've
I
been
was
doing it for
just
years.
like, yeah, they've been doing this shit since Donald Trump got elected. They've been
Yeah, you just
I'm actually they've been doing this shit since 2014, 2015. And I'm just like, oh shit, you just now finding out about this?
That's crazy.
Like, yeah. And like I had one of my friends who he couldn't understand like what the fuck was going on. And I was just like, this is what you do. Go to your kids' library, right? And I want you to go to the library and see if they have a book called This Book is Gay. And I was like, while you're at your child's school, I want you to sit there and read the fucking book. I guaranteed you the next thing you're going to do when you drop that book is you're taking your children out of that school. He took his kids out an hour later, read that fucking book. Took his kids out an hour later. It literally explains same-sex sexual acts. It explains that in that fucking book. And when the people, like some of the people who are oh, I don't know, he fucking left. Wish he would have said something. Dragon, you there?
I don't know if Dragon them, man. He
Yeah,
might
I
be
heard.
doing some
Oh.
deliveries, but I'm back, man.
Okay, did you hear what I said?
He may not have.
No, I'm talking about you, Sean.
Oh, me?
You're
No,
you're the one
other
with
than
kids up here.
no,
All right, so
other than the part you said about they had already been teaching it to us, teaching it to the kids.
okay, all right. So there's a book called This Book is Gay. You ever heard of it?
Yes.
Is it in? Have you gone to the school your children go to? Is it in their library?
No, I have not seen that, but I have been to a book fair, and I did see a book in the book fair I did not like, and it was
So
about
did you
witchcraft. So I do need to go.
go to your kids' school library? Do your kids have a library?
Yes, they do.
All right. Did you ever go into it and see they have a book called This Book is Gay?
No, I have not.
You should do that.
I feel you, and I will, but I'm gonna tell you this that I've done because I kind of foresee all this shit coming. I've already talked to my kids about what's right and what's wrong, and I try to raise them according to what the word says. And my kids know what's right and what's wrong. They've actually said
There's a documentary called What is a Woman? A transgender who was about I think was 45 years old, 45 to I'm gonna say the age between the age of 40 and 50 years old, literally said, and I quote, if this was able to come after me and got me hooked, your children don't have a fucking chance.
right. My kids, I've
That's
already talked to my kids about this. My kids have already said, like, "Why, Daddy? Why is that person? Why is that?" They've asked me before, "Daddy, why is that man dressed like a woman?" And I tell them, "What do you think?" And they tell me right, he's like, "Yeah, God only created man and woman. Why in the world is he dressed like that?"
I'm gonna, I will repeat. A man who's between the age of 40 and 50 years old said that they were able to get hooked on it. Your children don't have a chance.
Yeah, folks, y'all children don't have a chance.
No, he's talking about all kids, and that including your children too. Because I have a friend whose daughter got caught up into it also. And the same shit you teach your children, it's the same shit my homie who's teaching. He's actually the goddamn youth pastor of his fucking church. And the same shit that got, that's why the reason why I'm saying this is like, hey, don't be all nigga, oh, my kids got this shit to where I'm like, no, nigga, you really. It's like when I'm like, you really
That's where you
need to like
misunderstand what
literally
I'm
look
saying.
at this shit. It's because, huh? You said what?
I said that's where you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I mean, anybody that's a true follower of the word knows that you have to stay vigilant all the time. It's not a. I'm not saying it like I don't have to worry about them. I'm saying it because I've already taught them the real way, and I also do not like falter or get I don't get lackadaisical about what they take in. Like I'm always like watching over, and I understand he's a youth pastor and all this stuff. And I'm not, but I'm telling you that I know about it, and I'm not going to like I'm going to stay on him about it. Like I understand, yeah, if a 45
No,
year old
no,
guy,
it's not staying on in them about it. It's not staying on in them about it. It's about the environment that's around them, right? It's like
yeah,
this. Shit. Whenever my first time ever smoking, even though I grew up knowing smoking is bad, having asthma as a kid, couldn't be around secondhand smoke, all of that shit, son of a bitch, I started smoking.
I feel
It
you.
was because it wasn't just like it wasn't just what you would call it that I didn't know what was this. It was the fact that it was the environment around me, and slowly but surely the environment around me started affecting me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I knew what was right and wrong, it's just that's what's happening now, is that the environment that's been getting these kids is stronger, is literally has been stronger than what we have been taught. Because there's people that there's like the people, like example, you got Joe golly, Zelensky, the guy, I think he's the father of uh fuck, I think they call him the father of oh, I can't even think of the shit. He did a lot of effed up experiments to where you got John Money. They got all these experiments out there like now. And the problem is that the knowledge that we have received, the knowledge that we have received to fight against this shit, they already got this shit on a wholly different level. Why you think fucking what they said? On I think it's fact is about, hold on, I could tell you the fucking data right now. I actually got it right here. Hold on, I could tell you right now. Let me show you real quick. Let me see if I
Dragon, when you gonna be able to do crypto, bruh?
nope, I can't find it. I think if I remember
Okay.
correctly, it showed about 17% of Gen Z is LGBTQ.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And I'm like,
Probably far
how the
more of
fuck
that
does
that's
that happen?
boomers or Gen X.
Then there was another study where they're talking about Christian children. Their numbers, when it comes to Christian children, when it comes to Gen Z, 1/3 of all Christian children are LGBTQ.
That's crazy, isn't it? That's
That's the reason
crazy.
why I'm just like, yeah, yo, yeah, I'm like, and I know, I know what you're doing is right, man. What I'm saying to you is, you got to be vigilant about the people, the environment around them.
Oh
not
yeah.
just not just the kids, it's the environment around them. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I'm saying is, if you could, whenever you get a chance, go up to school and see, you go to a library, and there's a couple of books just to see if they have this book at their library. It's
Mm-hmm.
This book is gay. There's another one to where it literally describes a grape scene in the book, and it's a homosexual grape scene, two men, and it's very detailed on this. It's very detailed.
What's the name of that book?
I forgot the name of that book, but I
All right.
will.
Well, I'll go to the school and I'll check that out.
Yeah, but see, I don't want you to be like how my friend was. my friend like, yo, I don't understand, yo, what the hell happened? And then I was like, I got an idea what you should do. He was like, what? Take your kids out the fucking school?
Oh, we already been talking about that anyway. My ex wants to homeschool them, and I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that.
Homeschool or
I mean, they already get tutoring now. I just had to pay for tutoring, and she just started like this week. So I
is
got,
either homeschool or charter school.
yeah.
And you know how expensive private school can be.
No, I wouldn't do private school. It's only because
Oh,
private school they don't advance the child. They don't teach them advanced things. They just keep them right in the grade that they are, and because all our kids are gifted. So all our kids, I think, little mama's in the gifted
nigga, that's
program
why you
too.
go to like Westminster or Eagles Landing Christian Academy.
Oh, they too far away for them kids to go out there.
You said that ain't too far away?
Yeah, that's too far away. That's too far away.
Well, Westminster?
Heck yeah, but we in Douglasville, dude.
There's another Our Lady of Mercy.
Yeah, I look and say, I get that, dude. I'm gonna go up to the school. I think that school has been doing a good job. The only problem is their middle school is not ranked too high, so we may have to do something when they get to middle school. But like right now, they're good. I'm gonna go up to the school and see what's up. But I've been to this school plenty of times. I've volunteered there. I've been to the library there, and I've not looked for that book. But when they had a book fair the last time, I was
Yeah, I
looking
threw
around
you a
and seeing what
curveball.
books. I was looking at
I
what
threw you
books
a
they had
curveball by saying that
for
shit.
sale. It's all good. I saw
No,
what
I was
books they
saying
had for sale.
I threw you a curveball saying that shit because they had that specific book was at one of my nephew's schools, and I told his adopted mom. I told his adopted mom, take him out to school. I'll take care of whatever expensive that needs to be done for the rest of the year, but take him out that fucking school. And she was just like, why? I was just like, I showed him the book that it wasn't this book it was right next to it. It was I forgot the name of this fucking book. But let me tell you how fucked up this book is.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, let's just say you don't know me, I don't know you. And you're down the street, you're walking down the street with your children and everything. And I decided that, hey, I gave your child a book, this particular book. I will go to jail for giving a child adult content. And I'm like, why is this book in this school? If I could go to jail, if I give this book to a random kid and I could go to jail for this shit, and you're telling me that y'all have this at an elementary school? Really? And they wonder why Gen Z is gay? Dumb than a motherfucker, but they can tell you how many goddamn genders it is. Can't make this shit up.
That is definitely crazy. Yeah, man. So,
You said
folks,
what?
I was just saying that's crazy. So, folks, make sure that you take care of your kids. Find out what environment they're around, man. Whatever environment is at your home. Let's be respectful because everybody's not the same as everybody.
Man,
But if
fuck
you are
that.
a Christian like I am, and you are, a patriot, you know what I'm saying. If your child's having books such as these in the home, and you do in the school, you do not agree with that, then please get them out of that school. I mean,
Man,
I'm not saying that I agree with that lifestyle. I'm just saying that that's what you do. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
man, fuck
You know what
that
I'm
nice
saying? It's
shit.
against the
Fuck
word of
that.
God. It's against the word of God, and I don't agree with it. But you are not your sin. You know what I'm saying? You're not your sin. So I'm not judging you. I'm judging your fruit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like
Fuck
that
that,
sin.
nigga. Fuck what he's saying, nigga. I'm judging you. I am the law. You could call me Judge Dredd in this bitch. You will feel the ooze and cold judgment beaming off of my face, nigga. I'm fucking with you.
Okay, all right. Let's
I
get a
have
Don
the law,
DeMarco thing.
nigga.
Dom DeMarco.
On to the next thing. I don't know what's going on with Dragon, but that's okay. We gonna go.
What you mean you don't know what's going on with
Oh,
me? I'm
you
still
cool?
listening to y'all.
Okay, cool. All right, let's see what TikTok got going on with this SPLC shit. That if
This
you do
nigga-
not know what's going on with SPLC, basically, in a nutshell, black voters have been voting for their demise since the goddamn 60s, y'all.
Yeah.
Because SPLC is an NGO. Remember when we had Doge? And it was finding all these NGOs were basically the laundering. Oh, shoot. I can't play the music. The laundering of money for the DNC. Well, guess what? SPLC asking libs for money knowing they're going to send it to the KKK. And I don't think the libs are in the fucking, dark about where they're sending the money. Do you really think the libs are... See, this says the SPLC asking libs for money knowing they're going to... Like they don't know. I know they know.
So, can I
Look at
break this down a little bit for you?
Go ahead.
They're talking about between the 2014 and 2023. Now, I want you guys to, if we're gonna go down memory fucking lane. Charlottesville. If you don't remember, if you're too young, and everybody should remember Charlottesville. Remember there were fine people on both sides hoax. What they said, Donald Trump said, which is complete bullshit. Yeah, that happened because of the SPLCU. One of the guys who organized it received money from the SPLC. The SPLC, yes. So they basically funded that shit, and if I remember correctly, a black woman died. Remember, a guy drove his car through the protesters, killed a black woman. Interesting.
Look at this. I just seen Charlottesville violence reportedly funded by the left as a false flag operation. This was April 26, 26. This is from Total News. I don't know how reputable they are. But it says Charlottesville, Virginia, the 2017 protests unraveling. In August 2017, Charlottesville became a hotbed of conflict over a U.S. monument, which many viewed as too racist for public safety. As the Unite the Right rally approached on August 12th, a diverse group of attendees, radical leftists, Confederate statue supporters, neo-Nazi and white supremacists congregated in the city. Tensions escalated rapidly. So recently, a grand jury indicted alleged that the Southern Poverty Law Center contributed to this violent situation. The document claims that the incident derived in part from a liberal conspiracy. The indictment labeled the SPLC a corrupt organization, stating it unfairly branded conservatives as extremists, all while allegedly funneling funds to extremist groups it claimed to combat. Beyond funding notorious organizations like the Ku Klux Klan and the Aryan Nation, the indictment describes a field source linked to the SPLC who participated in online chat groups planning the rally. Charlottesville. The unidentified source reportedly received over $270,000 from SPLC from 2015 to 2023. The SPLC has not provided commentary on these allegations. You know what that means. You already know what that means.
911.
But no. Y'all want to continue to believe all this. Oh, it's white supremacy. We're so held down. No, bitch, y'all contributed to it. Every bit of money that motherfucker Kamala Harris, or some of it at least, raised
They cannot,
for
bruh.
that damn campaign. Oh, I wonder. Hold on.
Now the funny thing is, they're supposed to be fighting, poverty and hate, but don't they have a? Let's see. Yep. They have a beautiful headquarters in Alabama, surrounded by a bunch of beautiful, lavish headquarters in Alabama, surrounded by poverty. That is hilarious.
Let's see.
Would you actually check GPT?
About SPLC and Kamala Harris's campaign.
I wonder how many black donors there. How many black people donated to that organization? It's like, where's Black Lives Matters when it comes to the mass shooting that happened in Louisiana? I wonder, where's Black Lives Matter? Where's BLM at?
Yeah, I know, right? They haven't said shit about shit. They've been silent as shit ever since they got found out they were some fucking, some scammers. They ain't said much shit about anything.
Hey, hold on, Shark. You got hold on. My bad. That's my friend's name. Hold on, Wildcat. You got it all wrong, bro. All I can say is that all that money they did receive from them donations, they spend it quite well, bro. Like, you seen some of the houses that they were in? Beautiful. Exquisite taste. Quite exquisite. I gotta give it up to them. How they bought those mansions, bro. Oh my God, those mansions were absolutely beautiful. She's sitting there having her little tea party during her interview, and like, exquisite taste, quite exquisite. So I wish I could afford that.
I know, right? A lot of grifting out there, folks. Look at this. What I found on ChatGPT. It says here, there's documented political connection, but the stronger claims you may see online go beyond what the provided sources established. But this is what the provided sources established about the SPLC in connection with Kamala Harris's campaign. Okay? The SPLC Action Fund endorsed Kamala Harris in 2024 presidential race, which is public campaign-related connection. Conservative outlets also reported that the Biden-Harris administration has interactions with SPLC personnel, including the White House visits and policy briefings, and raised questions about whether a Harris administration will continue working with the group. So that's what I found about the SPLC and Kamala Harris.
That is interesting. Oh, really? Because they stopped. Interesting. Right. Kamala Harris ran for president in 2024, but they stopped funding. They stopped funding white supremacist groups in 2023, late 2023.
They stopped funding them in 2023.
Yeah, in late 2023.
But when would Biden start? When did Biden was he in office? When was it, 2016, 2017?
No, Biden was in office.
He was 2020, 2021, 2022.
It's to make it simpler. 2020 to 2024.
Yeah, 2020 to 2024, and they stopped funding them when again? 2023.
In 2023, right? Late 2023. This is the reason why I say it's interesting is that Kamala Harris went from being replaced as VP to being the presidential nominee for the Democrat Party. they were investigating these people around that time. So they buried this under the rug for a whole entire year. Wow. Wow. They buried this story for a whole entire fucking year.
I'm
That
trying to
is
see how many
absolutely fucked up.
people, or maybe I should word it like this: how many black organizations donate to the SPLC? That might be a better question. Maybe that'll be a better. So that means it says the Southern Poverty Law Center is a prominent organization in civil rights advocacy. But specific details about the number of black organizations that donate to SPLC are not provided in available sources. SPLC focuses on monitoring and exposing hate groups. It focuses on monitoring and exposing hate groups and discrimination across the United States, and it plays a significant role in civil rights advocacy. However, the exact number of black organizations that contribute to SPLC is quantified in the provided results. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy.
$3 million. People like, well, that's not a lot of money. I'm like, $30,000 was spent and 9/11 happened. It cost $30,000 to do 9/11. What the fuck you're talking about? $3 million is a lot of fucking money, especially if you got a nigga especially you have a nigga doing it one time. Look what happened with George Floyd.
You look at the annual report of the SPLC and you're like, these motherfuckers fund KKK and Nazis, and they got black folk all on their motherfucking nomenclature, nigga. Look at this shit, dog. This is fucking crazy. Look at this. I'm gonna show you, man. This is the freaking annual report in hold on. This is the 2024 annual report. Look what the front of that bitch is. Look at the deception, my nigga. Look at this shit. He looks black or Hispanic. She black for sure.
Of course.
Look at this shit. No, it ain't done. Look at this. Margaret Huang, former president and CEO.
What movie was that? Was it Lion King 2 or Lion King?
Combating hate.
Was it Lion King 2 or Lion King 3? They had that song, Deception, Disgrace,
Poverty
evil
eradication.
as he with
You ain't been eradicating no poverty.
You
You got this YN in here. He tatted up, but he nicely well cut. Decarceration. Georgia State Office. Got black women all in this bitch. I don't know what her sexual orientation is, but she all in this bitch. She could be heterosexual. I don't know. She just might like a short cut. Don't know. I'm not going to assume. Got these elderly black men in here. Civil Rights Memorial Center. This is bullshit. It's utter bullshit, folks. You've been bamboozled. Run amok. You've been shanghaied. You've been mollywopped.
Hold on 1 second. Now, if you don't quote Malcolm X, you gotta do it right, nigga.
You've
been had. You've been bamboozled. Run amok. Ran astray.
Wow. It's just wow. Wow. Dude, I swear for goodness, man. I swear for goodness, man. That is some craziness, dude. That is craziness, dog. That something so blatantly disrespectful when it comes to deception, nigga. Like the annual report for the SPLC is literally disrespectful, dog.
And that's why
It's
I
so
call it.
disrespectful, my nigga.
That's why I want to do it, man. Any of these smarter niggas out here can do this shit, but that's why I have something called the Trayvon Martin effect.
You
They
gotta
seen
wait,
how
nigga.
they seen how good it was to fundraise off of Trayvon Martin's back. What they realized with the SPLC, since there's so much racism in this country, you had to manufacture. You had to help manufacture it. What's worse,
Wow.
you help fund this shit too.
That's crazy. You're right. Racism and white supremacy is so non-existent. Democrats literally had to pay the SPLC to manufacture it. This is crazy, dog. This is crazy, man.
And remember, these niggas have they collect almost a bit, well, $737 million annually to fight poverty and in hate crimes. Huh?
This shit is
Huh?
crazy, dog.
What about the hate crimes that happen with from black men? What about those hate crimes that happen to black men from other black men? Can we get a hate crime bill for that? Nope. Because if it was a white supremacist group, we all know what they will be like. But it's gonna be real. All the 70 years can equate to one fucking year that these niggas do on an annually basis.
This
70
is
years,
insane, dog.
70 years. And this is record. 70 years on record. We know the Klan killed a little bit more people than that, but we're just going to go by the record. If we're going by record, it's basically saying that YNs have killed more other black men than the Klan has ever dreamed of doing. And this is the reason why for all the people who has been listening to this motherfucking podcast, this is the reason why I question history. This is the reason why I question slavery. This is the reason why I question a lot of shit.
Go ahead, man.
You cannot make this shit up, boy. I swear to God, you cannot make this shit up, boy. This shit is fucking pathetic, boy. Damn. It's fucking pathetic, Sean.
This is shocking. This is basically white supremacy from your own wallets. It's insane. I'm telling you, that damn annual report. Annual report.
And my favorite thing is this is part of the deep state right here. They're part of the deep state. Wow. Absolutely fucking crazy. And what's even more crazy about it is I don't see the niggas who usually like to comment on my posts on Facebook. I don't see them niggas saying anything. Them niggas are fucking quiet. They're still talking about these 62 million visits. I'm like, man, yeah, shut the fuck up, bro. Because y'all bitch ass niggas. I'm like, bro, I can't. I'm tired of you pandering ass niggas, bro. You pandering ass niggas, bro, can get to smoke with me any day of the fucking week, bro. I am so tired of you hoe ass niggas, bruh. Because you niggas are mad pussy, dude. You trying to come off you trying to, and I can't stand a dude who try to come off as an ally to women, but I'm like, hey nigga, you kept a woman thinking that y'all was going to get married for fucking over 10 years, nigga. And what happened, nigga? You got another bitch. And her ass over here.
Don't forget the abuse rates are so much higher.
And her ass over here, all Republican, and she's conservative now and shit. And like, damn, you really wasted my fucking time. That's why I get tired of you niggas who always want to talk about, oh, I guess pussy and all that shit. Don't get mad at me because I found my masculinity in life. You had to find your masculinity through your dick, nigga. I don't even respect my dick, nigga.
He on one tonight, ain't he, Dragon?
My dick put me in situations to where I'm waking up, so I'm sweating and shit. Like, how the fuck did we get here, nigga? Yo, bitch ass
sweating, dog.
Man, I'm talking about fucking, nigga. Damn, nigga. Damn, I was trying to be a little bit more PG with shit.
Oh, my bad, man.
Fucking all this shit, wondering like, man, how the fuck did I get here, man? Like, how the
My bad, man. My bad, dog.
Seriously, man, all these niggas have
this
to like.
This is crazy, though. It's crazy. It's crazy shit. Yeah. Hey, let's see what this dude here. This is still on the same subject. Let's see what this cat say, man. Hold on. We on TikTok. We can do this shit. It's not a.
Center shouldn't shock or surprise anyone, especially black folk. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all really expected there to be good guys, except the folks on your left and your right. Absolutely shameful. You want to read the indictment? Now, we're no legal experts around here, and I hate legal jargon, I hate paperwork, but the Southern Poverty Law Center's stated mission included the dismantling of white supremacy and confronting hate across the country. However, unbeknownst to donors, some of their donated money was being used to fund leaders and organizations of racist groups, including the Ku Klux Klan, the Aryan Nation, and the donated money was being used to fund leaders and organizations of racist groups, including the Ku Klux Klan, the Aryan Nation, and the National Alliance. The SPLC's paid informants, field sources, engaged in the active promotion of racist groups at the same time that the SPLC was denouncing these same groups on the website. I mean,
that's just disrespectful.
Come on, Democratic Party, anybody? The SPLC also had a field.
Thank goodness we got folks waking up, dude. But I'm gonna tell you this. I don't have any hope for the community, because I guarantee you, it's some motherfuckers that see this, and some people won't even know about this, because you know why? They don't stay informed. It's gonna be some people in the community that's still gonna vote Democrat. You know why I know this? Motherfucker, if motherfuckers spend more money on Jordans than they got in the 401k or in a whole life policy, then what you think they gonna fucking do about this?
I don't have no hope. Zero faith.
No faith.
Absolute zero faith in black people.
No, say it right. Niggas. The black people is already didn't jump ship.
Yeah, last election, black folks voted Democrat 87%. So I'm going to use generalization. I don't have faith in black people no more.
I feel you. And that probably was a black person that was in here that stayed for just a minute and then got out with your plantation minded ass. Get the fuck on in. You don't matter to us. Shit.
I said, hold up. Wait a minute.
We don't give a fuck, man.
I don't got...
Brother,
I have zero faith in you niggas. Zero faith in you niggas. If I was at the poker table, man, fuck the poker table. What's that shit that you bet on black or you bet on red? What was
roulette.
That shit?
Roulette, nigga.
If we was playing roulette, nigga,
I'm not
If
betting
y'all
black.
niggas putting everything on red, I'm putting my
black.
shit on black.
Black. God damn, man, that's a bar.
Dom
That's a
DeMarco.
bar.
If y'all niggas putting shit on black, I'm putting all my shit on red.
On red. Yes, that's
Because
a
at the end of the day,
bar.
Dom DeMarco.
because I know y'all niggas are wrong. I know y'all niggas gonna be wrong. And
Wrong
so
as
I'm
hell.
like, shit. I might as well bet against y'all every single time because I know I'm going to be right. Because how many times you niggas, how many times y'all
What,
have
man?
to be? How
How many
many
times you
times you
gotta
niggas
be
got me
they gotta play
wrong?
in your face? How many times these people gotta play in your face before you learn?
Like,
Huh?
how many
How
times you
many
gotta
times
be
does it
wrong,
have to
bro?
happen? How many times?
I have never seen this. I mean, I have never seen this amount of fuckery in my life, bro. I have never seen this amount of fuckery in my fucking life. Ooh, there's a parking spot. I'm backing up and getting this shit, bruh. Like, I'm serious, dog. Though I'm like, I've been waiting for a motherfucker to say something on Facebook, nigga, so I can clown their asses. And nigga, I'm like, bruh, you probably believe that Martin Luther King was just all sunshines and rainbows. Nigga never did no harm in his life. Finding out that nigga was the civil rights version of Diddy, nigga. Niggas don't like when I say that shit. They like, well, wh- why should we? Why should we talk? Like, well, you're talking about one of our greats, and I'm like, shit. To who? What it seemed like Martin Luther King was he was more focused on getting his dick wet than the civil rights, nigga. Honestly, he seemed like he was just a Honestly, bro, he seemed like he was a regular doctor. What's that nigga name? Umar Johnson. He's just another Umar Johnson, bro. It's embarrassing, bro. This shit is embarrassing, dude. Y'all don't give Malcolm X y'all don't give him his fucking his due, but oh, say anything bad about Martin Luther King, go, you're a king. You're a king. If you don't goddamn stop with this slave texting you doing, nigga. Slave tight, nigga, tight.
Man, I'm just answering the asshole, dude. That's all.
Control Alt Delete, nigga.
This asshole just had to come in here and say I got scammed when I bought a hydrogen water bottle. I said $20 is not being scammed. That's actually called a trial, sir.
Oh,
In
what,
order
a
for you to get
hydrogen
scammed,
water bottle?
yeah. In order for you to be scammed, you got to lose mucho dinero, dude. Come on
I
now.
ain't like shit, man. Nigga, you lost $20. It's just $20, nigga.
It's just
Y'all
$20.
niggas, y'all niggas have
Just
lost
$20.
y'all niggas have lost y'all respect among other races, nigga. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, he talk. Oh, you must put a political post and he's talking shit.
Hey, but let's see what else this dude got to say, man. I mean, I'm pretty damn sure, that God damn it, what happened to the damn I gotta find the damn hold on, I gotta find the damn shit. Hold on, dude. It's
Who
too
this
much
nutty professor?
it's
Who
too
this
much there we go.
Field source
who
who
this
was a
nutty
member of
professor
the
looking
online
ass nigga out of here, nigga?
Man,
Fuck out of
you
here.
look like a dark skinned Cornel West.
leadership
Nah,
chat
that
group
nigga,
that
You
planned
a
look
the
like
dark skinned corno.
a dark beige Cornel West clone.
Nah, man. He looked like goddamn one of the clumps, nigga. Like, nigga.
Dom DeMarco.
Hey, let's be respectful.
2017
Hey,
night,
instead
the
of this
right
nigga saying he's
event
fat, he just like, I had a big lunch. I'm bloated.
Oh my god.
in Charlottesville.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Is our memories working yet? Is the pattern recognition there yet? The field source made racist postings under the supervision of the SPLC and help coordinate the transportation to the event for several attendees. Guys, they're leftists. Nothing that they do is real. It's all theater. In order to covertly pay its field sources, the SPLC opened bank accounts. This is where the wire fraud comes in, and I don't feel like talking about that. Connected to a series of fictitious entities, the covert
Why he
nature of the
sound like a
accounts
damn
allowed the
game show
SPLC to
host?
disguise the true nature, source, ownership, and control of the fraudulently obtained donated money to the SPLC field sources. In order to keep the scheme going, the SPLC made a series
I don't think dude combed his hair in weeks, nigga. This nigga don't have a pick in the house.
of false statements related to the operation of the accounts. Yeah, your big
Pick your fro, nigga.
was
Hold
them being-
I'm mad at
Pick your fro, nigga.
this nigga. Look like one of them racist caricatures. Goddamn picking at me.
Dude, he look like that dude that's on that poster of what I posted on my page.
Yeah,
It said
that's
Democrats.
fuck you. That is fuck. Oh, you're foul as fuck, bro. You talking about me over here? That's some, bro. You know good,
He had the same haircut, dude.
Nigga,
what you
that
talking
nigga-
about?
That nigga,
That dude got a bouffant, man.
like yo, look, hey,
It's a bouffant, bro.
I seen this goddamn slave poster, nigga. Yo, I want this same haircut, nigga. Help me out, man. Goddamn.
I want to be lit. I gotta be fire. It's gotta be
I'm like,
fire
bruh,
when
I
I
want-
off in the spot, man. I
I
don't know what
want
y'all
some-
Gen Zs be saying. I don't got the lingo. It's gotta be fire.
I wanted to scream oppress, but free.
Dom DeMarco.
I wanted to say free, but also I wanted to say mentally enslaved. That's what I wanted to say. Free and mentally enslaved.
Like, you know, I'm conservative woke.
That's good.
Yo, he got that
Internal to the
goddamn.
United
He got
States.
that. Hold on, one more, man. He got that goddamn Catcher Freeman haircut. Don't you trust them niggas
Dom
over
DeMarco.
there?
I said, hold up. Wait a minute.
Don't you trust them new niggas over there?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Honey catcher.
I gotta watch that movie,
all
man. I keep
these-
forgetting. I keep
That was the
forgetting to watch
Boondocks.
that movie, dog. No. I know
What
that's the
movie?
Boondocks. I'm talking about the movie that I got that sound bite from. That do me a
What,
favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. I gotta go watch this on YouTube, bro. I gotta go find it. It's a Nigerian movie. Let's keep going.
Would have been a lot harder for them to investigate if you had opened up shell companies overseas, but anyway. Bro, they had a whole informant network. Starting in the 1980s, the SPLC began operating a
Oh,
covert
dude,
network of
it's
informants who were either associated
It's deep as shit.
Oh, it's deeper than this shit. Only reason why I haven't gone on to all the deeper shit is that I'm not.
What is that
I'm
noise?
not. That's Dragon drinking some water.
Oh, I'm not drinking that.
Oh, you sound that? No, he on a damn hookah or something, nigga. That's what that.
Oh,
shit
that was a
sound.
who? Oh! I
was
know
a-
what that
that was a
was.
fucking-
I
yeah.
know what that was.
It's
Yeah.
water. It has water in it, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Dragon? Has water in it? Yes, that's what I thought.
Hold. We're gonna say real quick. Hold on. You just say water. I'm gonna say the other part.
Water.
Boom. Boom.
Dom DeMarco.
Hold, because I first saw
Happy
you
belated
drink-
420, guys. Happy belated 420. I didn't say that to you guys the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Happy
fuck
belated
every last
420,
fuck
man.
every last one of y'all niggas. Don't you dare wish me that shit, nigga. Or I'm a
Nigga,
goddamn.
nigga.
I'm gonna call
One
every
day,
one
but
of
one
y'all
day, but
employees.
one day, man, one day you'll be able to again, dude. Just imagine yourself in DR, in your fucking villa, dude, like on the top floor, in the back on your fucking like house wide like balcony. It goes from one end of the house to the other, dog. And you were back there chilling, watching the fucking palm trees blowing the fucking sea breeze as you look over the beach, my nigga. That was only seriously like 20 yards from your back fucking door, dog.
Now I feel like this nigga speaking evil on me now. This nigga is gonna be a goddamn out of nowhere, a goddamn hurricane gonna come out of nowhere, just gonna
No, I
form.
wouldn't do that, dog. I wouldn't do that, my nigga. No, let them do that, dog.
Don't
my
you
nigga if you don't get
trust
no
these
bigger.
new niggas? Oh,
You my nigga if you don't get no bigger, dog.
be like, hey, you know, oh, who's that off the PJs? That's what it was.
Snipe
Super,
look like the
we,
PJs.
Super, we gonna be living large. What he said? He was like, "Nuh-uh, you ain't gonna get, you ain't gonna be living any larger. You ain't gonna be living any larger."
Dude, I can't
Or
survive
goddamn
no
Cleveland
more,
Brown, like goddamn, I'm a diva too. Loaf of bread, stick of butter.
Shut up, nigga.
That's what that nigga look like, goddamn. That nigga look like
Here
Cleveland
he
Brown.
go. Here he go.
Goddamn.
Here he go, Dragon. He ain't gonna stop, Dragon.
That nigga got the Cleveland
He gonna
Brown
stop, Dragon.
haircut. No, when I went to the barber, I asked him to put my hair like this, and he
I'm
was
gonna tell
like,
you this.
"Am I going to
He
pick
might
it
be a
up?"
pussy nigga. He might be a pussy nigga, but that nigga, hold on. That nigga Hashira, Blood Hashira
Yeah.
was he could Joan now. He could play some goddamn dozens, my nigga. He can goddamn what you call roaster nigga.
Shit, he had to. Shit, nigga, he had to. All the,
Especially
all
living
the.
in your grandparents' fucking basement, goddamn it.
Yeah, nigga, he had to. Like, yo,
Down the
like,
Mongo.
I want to tell him plenty times.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
no,
Get
you
out of
just
here,
on that.
man.
You just on that. Listen here, bruh. We know things.
We know shit, dog. We know shit. You need to hush. We know shit, dog.
That shit had me dying. I was just like, God damn, bro, you gonna do
He
that
one
man
of them
like
dudes.
that?
If he wouldn't have married that hoe, he would have been banned from my country, nigga. I guarantee you that was in his future.
I can't believe he married that bitch, bro.
Yeah, he did. He's still married to that bitch. I don't know where she living, but I know he married to her. That's what one of our mutual friends told me. I asked for an update. I sure did.
Was
I
he
went
there?
snooping. I went snooping.
Did he go to the wedding?
I don't know, but I just know he said he's still married.
Wow. I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
I saw the proposal. You saw the proposal too.
That is disrespectful to your family, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can understand. It's like I can understand, nigga, if you was out there getting pussy like that. I can understand. You know, I'm like, man, this nigga, he a prostitute himself. Shit,
That was
I
a spit
understand.
take, by the way.
Yeah, I know it was, nigga.
I just didn't have no water in my mouth.
I can understand, but like, you know what, man? That nigga, he a borderline prostitute. He was borderline prostitute himself. Shit, hey, shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
man. I mean, you don't pay a chick to eat her coochie, dog. You just don't.
at least
You dumb, but he did.
at least I know, you know, well, it's fucking crazy. His kid's gonna be half hoes.
That's why I was like, this dude, man, had the nerve to goddamn text me, and you know, in the DM that I told y'all, dog, about talking about some you a John, and you go, I'm like thinking to myself, you must be talking about Ryan. Oops, excuse me, you must be talking about Blood.
Embarrassing.
Boy, look at here. Oh, this dude here think I'm tripping. Nigga, I took a fucking dance class in a park, nigga, in Santo Domingo. Sex tourists don't do that shit. They don't do that shit. All they do is bring chicas in and out of their Airbnb 24/7 and hit the beach to get some more. That's all they fucking do. They don't know nothing about culture.
My girl she won't even let me out the motherfucking house by
She won't
myself.
let you,
Like, where you?
she won't let you out of her sight. She know,
Like,
cause dude,
where you going?
that's a patriarchal society.
Like, where
It's
you going?
always gonna
I'm
be
like, damn,
women.
man.
It's always gonna be women looking for men. They got a Bible on their flag. It's a
Like, where you
patriarchal
going?
society.
Like, damn, baby, I'm going to the store. I'm hungry.
She ain't studying that shit. She ain't stupid. She
She's like,
ain't stupid.
I go get food. You stay here. I'm like, man, I could take
She
care of
ain't stupid,
myself,
dog.
woman.
She is not stupid, dog. But
Uh,
let's finish this, dude. Let's finish. We going down the rabbit hole. Let's go.
With violent extremist groups such as the KKK, or who had infiltrated violent extremist groups at the SPLC's direction. These informants were referred to by some individuals within the SPLC as field sources, or Fs. Between at least 2014 and 2013, the SPLC paid their Fs in a clandestine manner. Doing so hid the fact that while the SPLC received donation money under the auspices that the funds would be used to dismantle violent extremist groups, this donation money was instead being used in part by the SPLC to pay leaders and others, blah, blah, blah. So you have F-37, who was a member of the online leadership group that plotted the 2017 Unite the Right thing in Charlotte. Then you got F9, who was affiliated with a neo-Nazi organization. They paid them more than $1 million. F Unknown was the Imperial Wizard of the United Clans of America. And an article published on, let's see, is there anything interesting there? Yeah, not really. I gotta reread it again, but how the hell did the CIA get involved? Well, of course the CIA was involved.
Okay. Hold on. I can explain this.
Literally been monitoring them. Basically the
I can
entirety of the
explain
Millennial
this.
Lifespan Plus.
I can explain this real quick.
Been listing the precise instances of wire frauds. Did they have the accounts? Nah, they're not going to put the accounts on this. All in all, guys, it's just more leftists doing what leftists always do. I'm still not comprehending why this is a shock to everybody. Engineer the problem, market yourself as the solution, put their hands in your pockets. Anybody on the left, that's literally their MO. So it's like, did you really think that they were the good guys? I'm just waiting on the screws to get put to the ACLU because y'all been collecting how much money for how long and ain't nothing improved for nobody? Yeah, okay. You're totally legit.
So now we find out that the very organizations that are supposed to be fighting hate, racism, and bigotry have actually been directly funding it. This might be the biggest news story of the year. So the Southern Poverty Law Center, the SPLC, they were just indicted because they received donations with the mission of fighting racism, hatred, bigotry, all of that. However, they've now found that the SPLC donated more than $3 million of donor money to the Ku Klux Klan, the United Clans of America, the Aryan Nation, the Sadistic Souls Motorcycle Club, which is a white supremacist
And the
motorcycle
Democratic
club,
Socialist
even
Party, too.
the American Front. Like, y'all remember these guys? You know, the khaki pant and blue shirt racists you've seen everywhere? Yeah, turns out they were being funded by the SPLC. See all this money right here? All of it went to racist organizations with the intention of creating hatred, creating violence. The very people that are paid to fight against this shit have actually been funding it. Oh, and this isn't some crazy opinion online. This is an indictment.
Turns out, like, everything you thought was actual right-wing extremism or white supremacy in our country was actually probably a psyop funded by the Southern Poverty Law Center. This is like one of the biggest stories I can remember in modern political history. And of course, it will get virtually no mainstream media coverage whatsoever. But yesterday, the director of the FBI, Kash Patel, and the acting attorney general, Todd Blanche, gave a press conference in which they announced an indictment.
Has anybody here seen anything on mainstream media about this?
I have not seen anything yet on CNN about it.
This is crazy. They
Now,
are spiraling the toilet bowl. They are about to be flushed.
Now, I have seen a rebuttal from them, and And I'll be real with you, bro. I have seen rebuttal from the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically bullshit, and I was just like, wait, you were talking? They basically saying, oh, we was paying informants, yada yada yada. I'm like, nigga, you're not a secret organization though. You're not a governmental organization. How the fuck you're paying? And I'm like, you know what? It's whatever, dude. You
That's
guys are full of
crazy,
shit.
dog.
You're full of shit.
That's crazy, dog.
I hope nothing but the worst for you fuckers. You pieces of
That's crazy.
shit.
That is crazy.
Like, yeah, but black folks, I promise you, black folks still gonna vote Democrat. Promise you.
Of course.
Put money on it. I'm willing to put money on it.
Matter of fact, I might make. You know what? You can go on Kalshi and actually create a goddamn category. I might do that shit.
Nigga, let me know when you do it, bro. I might be shit. I'm gonna put shit.
I'm gonna put about $2,000 on that shit, nigga.
Nigga, fuck it. I'm put my life savings on this shit. Black people still gonna vote Democrat at 80% clip.
I'm trying to tell you. Dog. I'm thinking about doing it.
Against the
Like,
Southern Poverty Law Center.
Right.
I have no faith. Whenever the NCAACP literally, when I'm saying literally, I'm doing the Jasmine Crockett. Literally, they goddamn, I lost my train of thought for a second. I forgot what I was about to say.
It makes you wonder sometimes, man. Like all of these organizations that are supposed to combat this and combat that, and shit still ain't happening. Like for instance, the homeless situation in America. It's been plenty of people give plenty of money for the homeless situation in America, and we still got all these homeless people in America. And most of this shit is what? Democratic backed blue states, blue cities, some red states in blue cities and red states like Atlanta.
Because it is planned. See?
The Red Cross of America.
When things are planned, people lose their minds. But
I know St. Jude's doing what they supposed to do with their money, because I'm telling them kids be getting help, boy.
Like, kids getting stronger and stronger by each minute. I'm like, shit.
St. Jude's doing what they supposed to do. I can't say St. Jude. Maybe March of Dimes too. But there's a lot of other shit out there, man. Come on, man.
Oh, ain't March of Dimes like breast cancer?
Yeah, I think it is. I can't remember. March of Dimes is one of the connected organizations in my frat, so we do March of Dimes shit. But yeah, this
you talking
crazy,
about the run, the little marathon?
Yeah, they do that little sponsorship, little walk shit. Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, I had to do that. I do that shit with
the American Heart Association with my job too. I wonder when
my coach was mad as fuck because we came in that bitch drunk than the motherfucker, boy.
Oh shit!
It's like, what the fuck, y'all?
Man, you know, with all this shit that we finding out about all this stuff that people been saying this and that, and everybody want to talk about fucking critical race theory. Shit, the true history of America is fucked up enough. Like Martin Luther King, for instance. I've been on many walks during my college days on Martin Luther King Day as we joined with Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity and walked through Fort Valley, Georgia. And as you look at it, knowing that this man has beat up plenty of hoes allegedly and cheated on his wife.
Ain't no allegedly shit. He slapped two bitches.
Folks, you see this here? If I could show this, go get the autobiography of Ralph David Abernathy. This was Martin Luther King's like best friend, right hand man. He was with him the whole time. Go read this bitch. You'll find out the truth, nigga.
Yeah.
Well, look at here.
You be disappointed. You gonna be disappointed, goddamn it. You gonna be like, yo, wait, what? You talking about this nigga slapped before he died? He got in a fight with two bitches? No, he smashed two bitches and slapped a bitch that night before he died.
He
I
damn
was
sure
like,
did.
wait.
He damn sure did. He slapped the bitch and had sex with another bitch before he died, right?
Yep.
Smash the
I've been
bitch
like,
and smack the bitch. Smash the
I'm
bitch
like,
and smack
man,
the bitch.
fuck
Smash
it.
the bitch and smack the bitch. He smacked the bitch and smacked the bitch right before he was unalived.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Anyway,
an anti-hate group, kind of like the ACLU, secretly funneled millions of dollars from their donors to fight hate, to instead pay off white supremacists and hate groups. If these allegations are true, and I cannot wait for the investigation on this, the SPLC would actually be the largest financial contributor to American neo-Nazis and the KKK. According to law enforcement, the SPLC paid $300,000+ to an affiliate of the Aryan Nations, paid one member of the now infamous Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville nearly $300,000. They paid $73,000+ to members of the KKK and other extremist and white supremacist groups, all while claiming to fight against white supremacy and hatred. Again, I remind you, on the front page of this organization's website, they claim they stand as a beacon of hope fighting white supremacy and various forms of injustice
Playing
to help
in
create
your
a
face.
multiracial
Playing in your
democracy where we
face.
can all live and thrive. So why then artificially inflate racism by manufacturing additional racism by lining the pockets of the KKK? I think that this is probably just the very surface. This organization has an annual operating budget of close to $150 million.
and don't forget, they donate to the DNC. They actually backed Kamala Harris. Don't forget that shit.
To allegedly fight evil while actually just directly paying for it, I guess. And they have made it their mission to specifically target who they label right-wing extremists like Charlie Kirk. They actually put this headline out in 2024, Turning Point USA, a case study of the hard right, all while they were allegedly paying off
Psyop. See, you fell for it. You dumb as fuck. You fell for it.
the actual hard right. So I have more questions. In addition to paying off white supremacists, did this organization pay for radical, violent left-wing extremism? Did they contribute to the rise in left-wing violence that ultimately took my friend?
It don't fucking matter if they did or not. Regardless, the SPLC is linked to the Democratic Party. These violent protests have been funded by Singham. This guy by the name of Singham, who is, if I'm not mistaken, is the husband of the woman that's in charge of one of these damn organizations that organize these rallies. So he is in China. He's exiled in China. He won't come back here because he knows as soon as he touched soil, he's arrested. Then you got goddamn Soros funding these goddamn protests. So you got them two and SPLC funding the damn white supremacy shit, and all of them goddamn Democratic donors. Y'all gonna wake up sooner or later. You're gonna wake up sooner or later.
Charlie's life? What other hateful organizations or hate-filled individuals are personally profiting from donations to the SPLC? And even if it didn't involve money, can we all finally agree it is undeniable that it is ironically the rhetoric of these anti-hate organizations that often create the most hate, leading to people being killed for it?
Craziness, man. Craziness, man. This shit crazy, dog. This shit is crazy.
MAGA Wednesdays. I love
I know, right? MAGA Wednesdays. Might as well be, huh? Might as well be, dog. This is craziness, dog. Like people, y'all gonna wake up Are y'all gonna wake the fuck up? Sooner you gotta wake the fuck up now. You have to. I mean, for real, man. It's craziness, dude. So real quick, we're gonna look at a little. Let me see how. This is 10 hours ago. This is just a little update on one thing dealing with the war in Iran, and then we're gonna go to crypto news with Crypto Dragon.
All right. So
Hold
what I
on,
got?
man. We're gonna watch this real quick. Then we're gonna go to crypto news. Real quick. He's doing a quick little update on the war from her perspective. Let's go.
The war in Iran went from a threat of resumed strikes to an extended ceasefire. A social media post from the U.S. president says he will extend the ceasefire until Iran comes up with a unified proposal. In the meantime, the U.S. blockade will stay in place. Iran held a military rally as the 2-week ceasefire was about to expire. It's not clear if Iran or Israel have accepted this extension. The status of peace talks, that's still unclear as well. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance did not leave for Pakistan yesterday. Iran is still uncommitted to talks. I'm going to show you a time-lapse video. This is showing traffic along the Strait of Hormuz over the last 24 hours or so. There are reports this morning that at least 3 cargo ships were fired at off the Iranian coast. No damage or injuries reported.
Breaking news from
So just wanted to show y'all that quick what's going on. Other stuff in the news when it comes to the war, basically, if they don't come up with something from their side, because they're trying to be a little difficult. As you can see, the propaganda, they show the military parade. That's some bullshit. They have no military damn near. It's just these little pockets of little resistance here and there. The shit's not gonna be. We at the 5-yard line about to get a touchdown in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you got all the tankers going into the Gulf of America now. Instead of the Strait of Hormuz, we've been set up with the reserves, the highest reserves in the world. Venezuela, the largest supplier in the world. Us now. So you guys just be patient. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be over before you know it. Just be patient. Just wait it out. All right, here we go. Crypto new with Crypto Dragon. Oh, Dragon. I guess he thought I was gonna take
My
a
bad.
time.
No, I was muted. Hold on a second. Hold on. So today, thank y'all. I want to first start off with what the banks are doing with the Digital Banking Act of 2026, the American Legislative Exchange Council. So the Digital Asset Banking Act of 2026 authorized banks, pause, I told y'all this was coming, and credit unions to provide digital asset services, including custody, staking, and fiduciary transactions. It requires institutions to maintain full reserves of customer assets, conduct quarterly audits, and provide clear disclosures about asset ownership and risk. The act allows the use of licensed custodians and requires compliance with cybersecurity, anti-money laundering, and record-keeping standards. It grants the state's financial regulator authority to issue corrective actions, penalties, or suspend digital asset service authorization for violations. So, A, authorization of custody services. An institution may directly provide legal asset custody services to its customers. B, fiduciary and non-fiduciary capacity. An institution may provide digital asset custody services in either a fiduciary capacity or a non-fiduciary capacity, subject to the following provisions. In a fiduciary capacity, an institution shall not provide digital asset custody services in a fiduciary capacity unless it is authorized to exercise trust powers under state law. An institution acting in a fiduciary capacity shall exercise such authority in accordance with all applicable fiduciary duties and standards, including those governing trustees, custodians, and agents under applicable state law. For the non-fiduciary capacity, an institution may provide digital asset custody services in a non-fiduciary capacity without being authorized to exercise trust powers. When acting in a non-fiduciary capacity, the institution shall act solely as a custodian for safekeeping purposes and shall not exercise discretionary authority over the customer's digital assets. The institution may act only upon the explicit instructions of the customer and shall not independently manage, transfer, or dispose of digital assets. So that's just bring up really quickly to what I was telling y'all was going to happen for a while now, and for individuals, not financial advice per se, but I was telling you, after a while, all these assets of what you're able to get now for pennies on a dollar and everything else, these banks, institutions, asset managers, hedge funds, they're just waiting for clarity to hit. Then they're going to dump in their money in it, buy all of it up, and then offer them same services to you. Because remember, the Digital Banking Act of 2026 authorizes banks and credit unions to provide digital asset services, including custody. That means they're going to hold your stuff just like how they hold your dollars right now and everything else like that. But remember, if they're the custodial holders of said assets, that means you really don't have that asset. Just like the money that's in the bank, they can freeze it, stop it, do anything they want to in regards to that account. Can they not? Yes, they can. Same instance with this, but hey, certain people are not privy to maintaining their own assets and holding their own stuff as a bank, so that way they can operate themselves as a bank. Now, next step, seeing that the banks have that kind of authorization, well, let's look into one other thing in regards to who is a bank. Ripple is a bank. Ripple is a federally chartered bank. So much to where BlackRock, MasterCard, and Franklin Templeton are actively exploring the XRP ledger as infrastructure for payments, tokenization, and stablecoin settlement. A senior Ripple executive has confirmed this. So, Ripple ecosystem leader Odelia Tortman said the three firms view the network as a venue for XRP trading. She described it as a decentralized system where the token acts as a bridge asset for, here's my favorite terminology, cross payments and multi-asset transfers. The network features an automated moneymaker, a built-in decentralized exchange. Automated market maker, which is technically an automated moneymaker, built-in decentralized exchange and trust lines designed for know your customer compliance. Pause. That's one of the reasons why I love using XRP and RLUSD pairings on xmagnetic.org, because that's the built-in decentralized exchange. Last November, MasterCard joined Gemini and Ripple to pilot RLUSD stablecoin settlement for card payments on the ledger, in what the firm called a first for U.S. regulated banks using a public blockchain for card transactions. Pause one more time. So MasterCard is tapping into RLUSD to utilize that for payments and other stuff. Guess what they're more than likely utilizing it for on the background too, so that way they can have instantaneous liquidity in a loop. I wonder. So with tokenization pushing expansive, separately, Ripple worked with Securitize to let investors in BlackRock's Build Fund and VanEck's V-Build fund convert holdings into RLUSD, enabling round-the-clock liquidity through smart contracts. A parallel deal with Franklin Templeton and DBS Bank last September paired tokenized money market funds with RLUSD for lending and trading. Now, folks, you see the reason why I said for the longest, hey, you might want to go ahead and get you some of this so that way you can have a say-so in this institutional playground of what's going to happen. Because either you're going to have that institutional flow while you have the open availability, and there's only two places that you can get it, or you're not. I know me and my crew here, we're on some institutional player level shit. And I have to say it like that because we're literally, and technically on a small scale, institutional players, because we've made sure that we've placed ourselves within the institutional plumbing. So we have a nice little fit for what's coming here in the future. And we hope that you folks do too. Not financial advice, just financial literacy as to what I always like to bring to you. And so that way I'm always bringing receipts. But I told y'all this was going to happen. Now, to finalize things here, because talking about stable coins and how ROUSD is one, did y'all happen to know that DoorDash now is actually utilizing stable coins as well too? Just on one of my other favorite stable coins, which is USDC. So because stable coins are edging into mainstream consumer payments, and DoorDash is planning to pay Dashers through Tempo, blockchain is the latest sign that stablecoin payments are moving from crypto circles to production payment rails. And guess what? I made sure that I was initialized and set up for this shit a long time ago. So I'm glad that goes all the way into my crypto account and I have nothing to worry about. The deal places DoorDash along Stripe, Coastal Bank, and Latin America fintech ARQ as enterprise running real payment flows through Tempo network across more than 40 countries. Stablecoin payments break into real-world usage. Until recently, stablecoins existed mostly to move money between crypto exchanges. That's changed fast. USDC coin now accounts for more than 60% of crypto payroll distributions. That kind of ties right back into ZBEC, which is payroll. And business-to-business stablecoin settlement volume topped 10 billion in 2025. Earlier this year, transaction volumes eclipsed the long dominant ACH system on several metrics, a threshold banks had long dismissed as unreachable. The pitch is simple. Settlement takes seconds rather than 1 to 3 business days. The fees shrink on cross-border payments. I love that terminology, where bank intermediaries typically collect 2 to 6%. Clearer U.S. stablecoin rules over the past year has also given banks and payment firms cover to run real volume through dollar-pegged tokens rather than pilot projects. And so this is what I was also stating too. By the end of this year, stablecoins will be mainstream because we're in the change now. And once this Clarity Act passes, those who have not invested, they wish they did. Now, let me go ahead and finish up with this last thing really quickly. And this is in regards to the Federal Register request for access, because y'all know how I like to stay in the loop exactly what the federal system's doing and everything else, so that way y'all can have y'all literacy. So, the exchange proposes to adopt Rule 750 and amendments to Rule 1.1, 7.36, and 7.37, and 7.41 to enable trading of securities on the exchange in a tokenized form during the dependency of a pilot program to be operated by the Depository Trust Company, or DTC. Pursuant to the terms of December 11th, the Security and Exchange Commission staffed no action later. This is basically stating, and I'll give you the rundown of it, it's they may trade tokenized versions of those equity securities in exchange traded products on the exchange that are eligible for tokenization, a part of the DTC program, or DTC eligible securities. So the system of what they're utilizing so those securities can actually be exchanged on is the Canton Network. And who did Canton Network link up with? They're part of the DTCC, who is the Depository Trust and Commission Company. So they're letting you know here in this Federal Register for the self-regulatory organizations of the New York Stock Exchange So everything is actually situated now to where those same securities and everything else of what they have, because they're not altering it. The only thing of what they're doing is just putting it as being tokenized. That's it. But it says here, all exchange order types and modifiers will be available for use with tokenized securities. All exchange routing strategies will be available for orders in tokenized securities. Orders in tokenized securities may participate in all of the exchange's trading sessions, including core open auctions and closing auctions, defined in Rule 7.35, subject to generally applicable eligible criteria. Member organizations may utilize their existing connectivity to enter in tokenized securities. Remember those 700 plus validators and everybody else that seems to be linking up with the Canton network, which is a derivative of the DTCC, which does over $4.5 quadrillion annually? Now you see why. Market data fees will not differentiate between tokenized and traditional securities. Let me read that to you one more time. Market data fees will not differentiate between the two. They are one and the same. The exchange will comply with any commission requirement to report tokenization data to the consolidated audit trail. Market surveillance of tokenized and traditional securities will rely upon the same underlying data, which will continue to be accessible by the exchange and by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, or FINRA. Trades in tokenized securities handled by the DTC will continue to settle on a T+1 basis. And those tokenized securities handled by the DTC, mind you, is with the DTCC and the Canton network. That's the reason why the Canton network coin, CC in the end. Get it? CC, Canton coin, DTCC. Understand the analogies now? Listen to this. The exchange clearly erroneous and risk management measures will cover tokenized securities, and trading of tokenized securities under this proposal is not expected to alter existing proxy distribution process, which means that they're just upgrading the system to represent a tokenized fraction of it, so that way now more people can get into it. In which, Big Bro, do you mind taking a look to see how much Canton coin is right now to $1?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Appreciate you. So just to sum things up for you, your banks have the go ahead for tokenized, to go ahead and give custodial assets to all your crypto services and all the other stuff.
15 cents, dude.
15 cents for what the depository trust commission is utilizing.
Market cap on Canton is about 5.81 billion. Excuse me.
And they're supposed to be going up to 100 trillion not too long from now.
Platforms, Coin Market Cap, or Binance.
Ooh. So I hope y'all enjoyed that little bit of information I gave y'all, so that way you can see exactly how these banks are operating, a couple of rails of what they're getting onto and what they're utilizing. Oh, and just to let people know, because I know how some people are about RLUSD. First and foremost, RLUSD is a one-to-one pegged stablecoin issued by Standard Custody and a trust company, a New York regulated limited purpose trust company. From a federal standpoint, RLUSD is now backed by the OCC, Chartered National Trust Bank, Federal Supervision, of Reserve Management, the Genius Act, statutory Federal Reserve requirements for all U.S. stablecoins, IRS clarification, clear of federal tax treatment as property, BNY Mellon custody, 53 trillion federally regulated custody bank holding actual reserves and independent attestations. monthly CPA audits for full transparency. With a national trust bank managing RLUSD reserves, Ripple's stablecoin business is now subject to oversight as a trust company at both the state and federal levels through NYDFS and the OCC, respectively. RLUSD will become the first stablecoin issued under direct OCC supervision, setting a new benchmark for compliance in the stablecoin market. The OCC charter allows Ripple to act as a fiduciary with the same standing as a traditional trust bank, providing stronger protections for RLUSD holders. Let me repeat that for you one more time. The OCC charter allows Ripple to act as a fiduciary, and we just went over what a fiduciary is in regards to respect to the crypto space, with the same standing as a traditional trust bank, providing stronger protection for RLUSD holders. Ripple has also applied for a Federal Reserve master account, which would allow RLUSD reserves to be held directly with the central bank, reducing counterparty risk and enhancing operational efficiency. So, it would be wise for you to look into how you can possibly acquire RLUSD, seeing that it's literally federally backed. It's so federally backed that the largest asset management group in the world, which has their build fund utilizing on the XRP ledger and interoperating with the RLUSD. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dragon, for that crypto news.
Another satisfied crypto moment.
Hey,
Why
trying to put
don't you make
money,
that
man.
Why don't you make that a sound?
Look, though, I'm really attempting to put people on money while they got the chance to, because I'm going to say this one more time for the people out there listening. After this Clarity Act hit and people get to asking, I'm going to get to charging. I'm going to get to charging. And y'all got something free right now. Because after the Clarity Act, once these institutions start pouring in their money, you getting priced out. Yeah, I'm going to charge you at that moment in time because you had the open availability to listen to a brother that's trying to do something from his heart to help out his people and other people. But afterwards, hey, I got to make some money.
They're gonna be like, man, Dragon switched up ever since crypto hit.
Hey,
I'm gonna be the same way.
At least I told people. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll be the same way. Like
Look at the spin, dude. Look at the spin. The Trump administration just announced they are prosecuting civil rights groups for infiltrating and exposing the KKK and other white supremacist groups.
Who is that? CNN?
No, it's somebody just put this on their page, and it has like the KKK with a cross on it, and like it has Donald Trump like in the background, like superimposed, like not actually part of the picture, but like really large, and with his hat on, and you know, some bullshit.
Wow.
Boy, look at that. Look at that.
I love it. Here's the funny thing is the investigation started under the Biden administration.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's crazy, man.
It's funny. It's funny, bro. Like, can't make this show. Is it one of your friends?
No, it's just somebody on. No, it's somebody. Nah, it's a digital creator on Facebook.
Got it.
That's just crazy, man.
Like, dog, it's hilarious, man. It's pathetic, though.
Fox has reported on it.
It's pathetic, though. It's because I'm like, black folks should show you that how much these paid actors don't really give a fuck about you.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, they're going to continue doing what they're, continue to do what they do. You know, watching Love and Hip Hop. You know, I don't know whatever niggas watch nowadays.
Hey, let me run these numbers by these people real quick. You can literally, for 2,673 Canton, it's only going to cost you $407. Jump on that.
You said how much, Canton?
For 2,673 Canton, it's only $407.
So you're saying that is that enough, Canton?
I mean, not for me, but I'm just letting people know a good significant number. So once that thing hits it, I mean, shit. I'm talking about just like people underestimated XRP because hell, just for what is it, about 27 XRP is gonna cost you about $40. So it's been doubled up from what it was last time.
Damn, wasn't XRP like 17 cents back in 2020?
Dog, XRP was 5 cents at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the fundamental institutional layer now for the network system of everything that was being used by banks and all institutions. See how this shit work? Right. Uh-huh.
You've been saying this shit the whole time.
Yep. I really have. And people thought I was playing. Oh, ain't happening like that. It ain't happening like that. Now, hey, you serious about an XRP? It's like, don't take this the wrong way, but I told you what was happening. Like, when I say I told you so, it's like a confirmation for you. Ain't me being cocky or nothing else. That's so that way you can have that credibility, like, okay, you know what he's talking about. Yeah. So here's this. Do your additional research, but here's all the data of what you need. It's up to you if you want to invest or not. That's your finances. I know what the fuck I'm doing with mine. And I tell that to everybody. Either you're going to drink the water or you're going to be thirsty as fuck. But when that water's dried out, don't be crying.
That's what I was explaining to my homie.
Man, look, and now even with Hedera, they're really in the institutional layers too, because more and more of the institutions are starting to adopt them, like Franklin Templeton and shit like that too, along with XLM. Like the three main ones, well, four, I'm sorry, the four main ones, because there's about to be a pivotal fucking shift, is Canton, XRP, XLM, and HBAR. I'm going to tell y'all motherfuckers I told you so in 6 months to a year. Mark my words. And I'm yet to be wrong. But those four right there have so much fucking institutional activity going around them. It's fucking crazy. From the 2026 digital asset report, from the IMF report, from the reports that I have from out of Singapore, Japan, South Korea, also from over there in Europe and over there in Brazil and certain areas of Venezuela too. Yeah, that's the institutional plumbing. Do you due diligence in your research? But I'm gonna tell you, I told you so. Because this is all I do all day, every day. My boys will tell you here, this is literally all I do all day, every day. Literally. Besides,
That's right. That's right. We get no. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Besides, because people sleeping on payroll, and I'm not sleeping on payroll.
I got a shitload of feedback. Just sit.
Yep.
I got to get more.
Get you a good 100,000 or 200,000 ZBet. Sit on this shit. Once it hit, because it's under a penny. So if you have 100,000 ZBet, once it hits a penny, that's 1,000 off the muscle.
Well,
you already know what's gonna happen once it hits the dollar. That's 100,000 that you got right there, sitting right there. That you was able to get pennies on a fucking dollar, but people ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm looking at the $100,000 mark and shit like that for when stuff pops off for certain assets and other things. That's my fucking goal. I ain't worried about certain price moving right now or anything else. I'm more worried about utility, network usage, how many more of these institutions are starting to adopt it. Because the more that the institutions adopt it, the more that they start utilizing along the networks, that's when we're going to see price appreciation all across the board for all of this shit. Because it ain't about retail anymore. Retail had their time. Now it's the institutional plumbing. And now this is the time of utility. Notice there has been little to, if anything, talks about fucking Bitcoin, but you see a whole bunch of shit about every fucking thing else. So those people,
Have you heard
Well,
about what?
boy, being linked to Bitcoin hurt them a little bit.
no, it didn't.
Have you
I
heard
think it
about
did.
the
Because the
what's his
United
name?
States has a Bitcoin node. The United States literally has a Bitcoin node, so it didn't hurt shit.
So have you heard about the Fed chair talking about he's going to be able to? He has a way canceling out $39 trillion in debt.
Yeah,
I wonder if crypto is going to be a part of that plan.
it's XRP, dude. Why? I'm Max.
This is not financial advice,
It's not
but get you
financial
some
advice or anything else like that.
XRP.
But
Get you some
this is
XRP.
literally in the structural paperwork of what they've had. If you look at the use case behind what Ripple Labs has done in regards to, remember, they're a federally chartered bank now. They have XRP, which is good for cross-border payments, liquidity, and everything else. And XRP is used globally. That's the one thing that they can use to offset shit. Bitcoin is a fucking front. Remember, Bitcoin, BTC, Beta Test Coin, BTC. That's the acronym for it. They got everybody focused on that shit versus the underlying assets of what's really going with the institutional plumbing that can knock out debt, everything else like that is going along the lines of what Ripple XRP is utilizing for. That's the reason why, like I said, once again, the largest asset management group in the fucking world that literally owns 90% of every fucking thing is using XRP Ledger, XRP itself, and building on that system. That's how that shit's just gonna get wiped out. People gotta piece that shit together. I pieced that shit together a long time ago and started doing my damn investments. So once this shit hits, I'm good to go on my end. And my family ain't gonna have to want for shit.
I'm good to go on my end too. All that goddamn XRP I just have sitting.
Shit. Wait. I'm gonna get on you behind that too. If you got XRP sitting and you in the protocols of what I've been posting and how I'm getting yield and stuff actively on my XRP.
I'm in the liquidity pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, well, you just have to show me how to do it one time. I will remember. And I've been doing it every single time. Yeah, I got the XRP, the what is it? Slash
Are you doing
RL USD?
Right. Okay, good. Because I know what program you're doing that on. Also, take advantage of what I just put in our chat in regards to Soil, because Soil is the first regulated financial entity on the XRP ledger that is allowing us to get in early. Not too many people know about this shit. That's why I posted it to us, so that way we get the good start. So that way when they do start posting that shit out there live like that, because there's probably only about, honestly, 100,000 people that even know about Soil. That's a little drop in the global bucket. So that's why I'm saying, hey, we need to go ahead and get it now so we can get that 8%, that 5%. And so when they start unlocking the XRP vault area, we've already accrued what we needed to with RLUSD, and then we can go in there with XRP and then have that rotating effect. Besides the other aspects of what we're using, dude, that's money generating right there on the back end. And since price appreciation for XRP is exponentially going to go up because all the institutions are going to use it, you're not going to have to want to do anything later.
Amen, brother. Amen. God is good.
Mm-hmm. And the good thing is, all the writing is right there in front of us, and we can actively see all this shit. And I know that there's people that don't like Trump, but I have to give Trump his due and his credit, because if it wasn't for Trump, I wouldn't be sitting on the type of money that I'm sitting on right now, what I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
And I'll be completely honest with that shit because he was the one that pushed all this crypto shit and started getting other stuff going. And so us people in the crypto space legitimately, I'll say this. Notice that the people that are invested in the crypto, they're not bitching about Trump. No. They're all sitting on some form of money. Now, the people that aren't knowing that Trump, first and foremost, is a businessman, America is a business, so he's running the business like how he's supposed to be running the business from people, doing certain shit. And he told people then, y'all need to go ahead and invest because I'm investing, I'm creating this company, I'm doing this and this all legally. Of course, he's underneath some scrutiny behind some stuff because that's how they got to play the game and everything else. But everything is still done legally. You know how much money this motherfucker, his family's made in regards to this shit? And other people has made money. Hell, I've made fucking money in regards to this. So I'm fucking happy. So I gotta say it like that. And I'm on nobody's side when it comes to politics. I'm not red. I'm not blue. I'm green, motherfucker.
8% APY on soil for RLUSD.
Yep. Use my link and you'll get some extra shit. And use your Zamin wallet to connect to it. And it's absolutely worth it. That's why I put myself out there first. Showed y'all, hey, here's this. Because y'all know I'm going to put them on collateral first. And I ain't fixed to have y'all into nothing that I'm not into. That's not something that's legit from the company itself. If it wasn't on the XRP, just like with Doppler Finance, is on the XRP ledger itself too. And I got my the original XRP that I had that I put on there. I still got on there, and I'm still accruing shit from that. And I think they might have closed that out to us in the United States until after clarity hits. But I'm still accruing all my shit from there. So
all you gotta do is get a VPN, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you can
purchase it through a VPN.
You can use a VPN, but all the same, we have 3 legitimate platforms that is helping us to gain yield with our digital assets before the fucking clarity hits.
And what are those platforms again, sir?
Soil, Doppler Finance, and xmagnetic.org.
All right, folks. So you got some freebie. Don't expect no more. That's it. Hush, Dragon. Nope. Hush, man. Don't give him no more. Don't give him no more.
I'm not.
Don't give him no more. All right, folks. We're gonna wrap this up, but we're gonna look at a couple of things. Like we're gonna look at this. We're not gonna listen to Anton, but we're gonna look at poor pitiful Jasmine Crockett, the lame duck congresswoman. Let's see what she has to say.
What will you do after your next term? There is no next term. This is the term. So my term ends in January. I'm going to be doing a few things here and there. Some of what I've done as I've been kind of off the radar is engage in conversations. I just want to point out to y'all that prior to coming to Congress, I know it drives MAGA crazy, but
no, it doesn't. We don't think about you like that.
I'm a whole lawyer. So I will potentially go back to practicing law. I'm engaged in conversations with some law firms about what that will look like. I want to be semi-flexible as it relates to the practice of law, because I absolutely want to get to this book. That will be...
She acting like she a partner in the law firm. Bitch, you got to go to the law firm and get a job. Talking about semi-flexible. You got to do your fucking work. You might end up starting at the daggum very bottom. I mean, you're going to be a lawyer. You can't really be at the bottom when you're a lawyer, but it's not like you partner. You got to work when they say you got to take the cases they say you got to take.
It'll feel like a thriller to me, child, because I've lived this life. But I definitely want to get to this book. We've had publishers that have reached out for some time, wanting me to do a book for a very long time. We also have some podcast.
And you knew it. Every time you get somebody fired in network television or they are failed in politics, what do? They're gonna go straight to fucking YouTube podcast.
Conversations that we'll be engaging in. We'll see about political commentating. I would.
That's translation. Abby Phillips fucking show. Maybe The View.
Love to show up in the classroom.
All right, let's. That's all I want to show y'all on that. I'm not really going into that, showing Anton like that, but yeah, I think I had one more thing to show y'all, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. Shit, what was I wanting to show y'all? Real quick, where is this at?
Shit, he pissed me off. Yeah, he pissed me off last night.
About?
I seen
Who you talking about?
the Tesla, Antoine. He was talking about the Tesla truck, and I'm just like, man, y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
I haven't looked at anything of Anton's in a couple weeks. I didn't really pay any attention to him at all. I've been just chilling. Anyway, folks, that's all I had to show y'all, man. I thought I had something else. I don't have anything else.
Yeah, man.
I have nothing else. Other than this. This is really something funny. Since we do talk about relationships sometimes on this show, let's look at the red flag, green flag test.
Your mother, your father.
My favorite what?
Your favorite parent. Your mother, your father.
I got daddy issues, so my mom.
Red flag.
If we got married, would you invite your ex to the wedding?
Yeah.
Red flag.
So what's your favorite thing to cook?
Fried garlic rice.
Fried garlic rice.
Damn. At least you're
Who's your
cooking,
favorite
dog.
parent, your mother, your father.
My mother.
If you were my date to a Chris Brown concert, would you get on stage with him?
Would I get on stage with him
Yeah.
if he asked me to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red flag.
If I invited you to a Usher concert, would you get on stage with them?
Red flag. And she got the tattoo on her back.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Salmon bowl.
Damn.
What's 12 times 12 minus 1?
43.
Yeah, she's chicken
If I took
ass.
you on a date and my car declined, would you pay for it?
No.
Look at that shit. Red flag.
If me and you got married, would you sign a prenup?
Too long.
If I took
Red
you on a date and
flag.
my car declined, would you cover the bill?
Nope. Red flag.
If me and you got married, would you sign a prenup?
Yeah, because I will.
All right, green flag.
If I took you on a date and my car declined, would you cover the bill?
No.
Red flag.
If me and you in a relationship, we had an argument, right? Would you want to take a break or work it out?
Work it out.
Green flag this chick.
Who's your
Yes.
favorite parent, your mother, your father?
That's all for today, folks. Thank you for coming. We'll see you next time. Probably be Friday night, if I'm not mistaken. See you next time.